Hello everybody! Today, I'd like to introduce you guys the 3 basic sentences that you can use to introduce yourself in Korean. Okay, here are the 3 sentences. Sentence number 1. 안녕하세요. 저는 마리아예요. 안녕하세요. 저는 마리아예요. Which means, hi, I'm Maria. Sentence number 2. 저는 콜롬비아 사람이에요. 저는 콜롬비아 사람이에요. It means, I'm Colombian. Sentence number 3. 저는 학생이에요. 저는 학생이에요. I'm a student. So these are the 3 sentences. And now let's dive deep into each sentence and let's learn some grammars and new vocabularies. Alright, so when you want to say your name, you can say 안녕하세요. 저는 blank이에요. Or 저는 blank이에요. So in the blank, you can put your name. So for example, 안녕하세요. 저는 마리아예요. So here is the grammar that you need to know. So the ending form 예요 and 이예요 are exactly the same meaning, but you can use 예요 or 이예요 depending on the ending sound of your name. So if your name has the extra consonant sound, which is called 받침 in Korean, you need the extra word, so you're gonna say 이예요. So the 3 words. But if you do not have that extra consonant sound, the 받침 in your name, at the end of your name, you don't need the extra word, so you can say 예요. So for example, if your name is Steve, your name is Steve in Korean. So Steve does not have the 받침 at the end, so you're gonna say 스티브예요. But if your name is Steven, you have the N sound at the end. So your Korean name is Steven. So you have the N, ni은 at the end, which is 받침. Then you need to use 이예요. So it's gonna be 스티븐이에요. But when you pronounce 스티븐이에요, the ending sound, the N sound, the ni은, will go fill E, the circle in E. So you're gonna say 스티븐이에요. Alright? So the N goes to E. So your name, when you say your name, it's gonna sound like 스티븐이에요. Alright, I hope you understand this. So I have some examples for you guys. So on the right side, there are the examples of 예요. So these names do not have 받침, the extra consonant sound at the end of the names. So you need just 예요. So for example, Jeffrey is 제프리. So you're gonna say 제프리예요. Susie is 수지. So you're gonna say 수지예요. Joe is 조 in Korean. So you're gonna say 조예요. Anna is 안나. So you're gonna say 안나예요. Dave is 데이브. So it's gonna be 데이브예요. Katie is KT. So you're gonna say KT예요. And on the right side of the box, there are the examples of 이예요. So these names have 받침 at the end. It's usually it's N sound, L, R, O sound, or M sound, etc. So the first example is Ryan. Ryan is lion. Lion has the N sound at the end, so it's lion. So you're gonna say 라이언이에요. 수진, it's Korean name actually. 수진 is 수지인. So the nian N sound goes to the next. So it's gonna be 수진이에요. 수진이에요. John is John. John is John. So you're gonna say 존이에요. 존이에요. Adele is 아델. 아델이에요. So it's gonna be 아델이에요. Tom is Tom. 톰이에요. 톰이에요. Pauline is 폴린이에요. 폴린이에요. So now practice this sentence with your name, and you can put questions in the comments if you're not sure how to write your name in Korean. So there are other ways to say your name. Instead of saying 저는 blank이에요 or 이에요, you can also say 제 이름은 blank이에요 or 이에요. So 저는 is more like I am, but 제 이름은 is my name is. So 저, 제 both indicate yourself, and these are polite form. And 이름 means name. So 제 이름은 is my name is. 저는 is I am. So you can say 제 이름은 마리아예요. 제 이름은 라이언이에요. Or you can change the ending form to 입니다. So you can say 제 이름은 마리아입니다 instead of 이에요 or 이에요. 입니다 sounds more formal and a little bit harder than 예요 and 이에요. 예요, 이에요 is more casual, but both are both are usable and understandable. So if you're having a speech, I would say 입니다 instead of 예요 or 이에요, but it doesn't really matter for the beginners. Alright, let's move to the next sentence. 저는 blank 사람이에요. This sentence can be used to say where you're from. 저는 means I am, just like 저는 with the first sentence. 사람 is a person, human. 이에요. So if you remember the ending form, there were 이에요 and 예요. And the word right before this ending form is 사람. And 사람 has the 받침, 미음 받침, which is M sound. So it's 사람이에요. So it always be 사람이에요. So before 사람, you can put a name of country. So for example, 저는 중국 사람이에요. 중국 사람 is Chinese. 중국 is China and 중국 사람 is Chinese. So let's put the second example. 저는 일본 사람이에요. 일본 is Japan. 일본 사람 is Japanese. So 저는 일본 사람이에요 means I'm Japanese. Indo is India. 인도 사람, Indian. 태국 is Thailand. 태국 사람 is Thai. 몽골 is Mongolia. 몽골 사람 is Mongolian. 대만 is Taiwan. 대만 사람 means Taiwanese. 미국 is America, USA. 미국 사람 means American. Mexico. Mexico means Mexico. It just sounds like it, right? 멕시코 사람 means Mexican. 엘살바도르. 엘살바도르 means El Salvador. 엘살바도르 사람 means Salvadorian. 독일 is Germany. 독일 사람, German. 스위스 is Switzerland. 스위스 사람 is Swiss. 우크라이나 means Ukraine. 우크라이나 사람, Ukrainian. 벨기에, Belgium. 벨기에 사람, Belgian. 남아공 is South Africa. It is actually short version of 남아프리카 공화국. But in Korea, we use 남아공 more often. So 남아공 사람, I'm South African. 모로코. Morocco is Morocco. And Morocco 사람 is Moroccan. If you want to know how to pronounce your country name, you can put it in the comment. You can also use 저는 blank에서 왔어요 to say where you're from. So it means more like I'm from something country than 저는 blank 사람이에요. Right? So instead of saying 저는 중국 사람이에요, you can say 저는 중국에서 왔어요. So 저는 is I am, 에서 is from, 왔어요 is past form of 오다, come. So I came from blank country. Alright, so finally the last sentence. Let's talk about what you do, your job. So you can use this sentence. 저는 blank예요 or 이예요. Very simple, like the first sentence, right? So you just put occupation in the blank. So for example, 저는 선생님이에요. I'm a teacher, right? So just like the first sentence, 예요, 이예요, ending form depends on the word right before the ending form. So if that word, the occupation, has 받침, the extra consonant sound at the end, you're going to use the extra word, so 이예요. If there's no 받침, you're going to say 예요, the short version. Okay? So for example, 교사 versus 선생님. 교사 and 선생님 both means teacher. 교사 is kanji word and it's a little more formal. So you're not gonna say, hey, 교사. You're gonna say 선생님 to indicate to address the teacher. But if you're a teacher yourself, you can say 교사. So 저는 교사예요 because 교사 does not have 받침. But if you choose to use 선생님, you're gonna say 저는 선생님이에요. So the M sound, the 미음 받침 goes back. So it's gonna be 선생님이에요. 선생님이에요. Right? So there are some examples. So in the box next to it has all the words that does not have 받침. So 요리사 means cook. 저는 요리사예요. I'm a cook. 운동선수, which means athlete. 저는 운동선수예요. I'm an athlete. I'm a sports player. 엔지니어, engineer. 저는 엔지니어예요. I'm an engineer. 가수, singer. 저는 가수예요. I'm a singer. YouTuber is YouTuber. It's different than the English sound. There is R at the end, but in Korean, there is no 받침, no sound. So it's YouTuber. 저는 유튜버예요. Influencer, like the person who makes money out of their social networking activities, like a person who has like 1 million followers on Instagram, we call them influencer. In Korean, it sounds like influencer. Influencer. So there's no R sound at the end, so it does not have 받침. Influencer. So 저는 influencer예요. Designer. Again, there's no R sound at the end in Korean, so it's gonna be 저는 디자이너예요. 디자이너예요. Alright, then let's practice the sounds with 받침 at the end. 학생 means student. So 학생 has 이응 sound, so it doesn't have anything to move to the next word. So it pronounced like this. 학생이에요. So it sounds more like 학생이에요. 학생이에요. 교환학생 is a student but exchange student. 저는 교환학생이에요. 대학생 is college student or university student. 저는 대학생이에요. 대학원생 is grad student. 저는 대학원생이에요. 고등학생 is high school student. 저는 고등학생이에요. 회사원 can be really useful word if you don't want to really reveal what you exactly do. You can just say I'm 회사원이에요. So it's 회사원 is for a person who works for big companies or small companies. So if you're working for a company, whether you're an engineer or you're I don't know, like whatever you do, if you work for a company, you can just say 회사원. Sometimes when I was a teacher in Korea, I didn't want to say I'm a teacher, so I just said I'm a 회사원. Why not? So 저는 회사원이에요. 모델 is model. 저는 모델이에요. 모델이에요. 저는 모델이에요. So we talked about the 3 basic sentences that you can use to introduce yourself. So for the first sentence was 안녕하세요. 저는 the name 예요 or 이에요. 저는 blank 사람이에요. So you put the name of country. 저는 blank 이에요 or 예요. You can say your occupation using this sentence. So for example, if it was for me, 안녕하세요. 저는 마리아예요. 저는 한국 사람이에요. 저는 선생님이에요. So now people know your name, where you're from, and what you do. I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to start creating more lessons. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you have any comments or questions, please use a comment below. Thank you, and have a good day.